Enough with the jokes, let's get straight to the point. What about the deal? What do we have in general? A negative balance of $24,000. If in the morning we still had a negative balance of $13,000 on that particular deal, currently it is nearly double the amount. There is literally only a small amount remaining. This specific point here represents the liquidation point. As you remember, I wanted to use this money to buy myself an apartment, to travel, relax. Now I'm out, I'm just having a breakdown. The whole day was full of betrayal again. Tried to calm myself down somehow. It simply does not work out. What is the purpose of these videos? Why am I even filming, showing all of this to everyone? You will not see this, guys, on other channels. I want to show you just so that you are more attentive. If you repeat the identical errors that I made, you will experience financial losses similar to the ones I experienced. If you're not ready to lose this money, you'll spiral into a deep depression. Possibly one that I'll be in for a while too, because losing that kind of cash is a big deal for me too. Because I have been trading for such a long time, I have dedicated a significant amount of time to trading, particularly during the initial 2 years when things were not going well at all. All of this is documented on the channel and you are all familiar with it. Then, I managed to somehow extricate myself from that difficult situation, and I even managed to make some decent money. Eventually, I was able to purchase a Mercedes, and it appeared as though everything was finally starting to fall into place. However, as a result of recent events, everything has simply accumulated, leading to a truly dark period. I do not know what to do now. Simply sit. You can literally take approximately $5,000 from there. I truly don't know what can be done with these $5,000 currently. Of course, much can be done. Yes, you can even set up a shawarma kiosk there, but currently, look, this is how I'm contemplating. Yes, my entry point is shitty, really shitty. I mean, yeah, I entered here on a breakout. It didn't go through, kind of stabilized here. Thought I would continue to move within this range. Well, just take a look at my logic, the way I reasoned. Yeah, we had a total of 3 peaks at the top. Initially, I thought 3 peaks, already told you. So the first, second, third, fourth peak, I thought it would be the same here, first, second, third. But I thought again that the price would be moving in a range. At this point, I averaged down, still believing, hoping that everything would be okay. Bitcoin started to drop and everything went completely south. Now, what hopes do I have? Many subscribers, thank you so much, guys. A huge thank you for your support. The best thing you can do right now is simply subscribe to the channel. I think that will probably be the best. Of course, I don't know if I have the desire to continue this further. Right now we have a kind of small channel. Will we go through this channel? I don't know. Is there a possibility? There is a possibility. In fact, if all this goes through, we have now even broken this level. I will show you now which we had our stops there could gather. So in fact, we removed the stops here. But again, stops could be behind this issue if this issue is breached. All 155, this is liquidation with liquidation points, and all this is the loss of the entire deposit. I always traded with 20x leverage, but now I have 5x to enter such an amount. With this, I can enter with $250K. Of course, now I have some options. I have the option to simply close this position, forget it like a bad dream, and keep literally $5,000 for something. The second option I have is to find a large sum of money somewhere, preferably around $100,000, average this position, meaning to make the average price somewhere around here. And just wait for it all to grow back and then close with a good profit. This is a crappy option because if I average down now, if this coin really starts to plummet, you just watch. It has already reached $1, and in fact, who knows if it will grow back at all. The third option, you can simply add more margin, but again, if I add more margin, it might, for example, go here. So here it's a loss of $23,000, right? Here it will already be a loss of $50,000. Actually, I won't lose more than $140K, but will I be able to handle such a massive loss like this? And it is not clear where this table of his has the potential to collapse, if it can collapse at all. They were distributing it on the coin list, I understand. I just don't remember what the unlocks were there. But the fact that it can still crash, Can you grow at this moment? Potentially. When examining the chart, it appears quite possible. The situation looks good. Do I have belief in this growth? I do not have knowledge, but it is improbable because everything seems quite unpleasant in terms of... And not only that, even my psychology is going downhill. I'm losing it. What's the message behind all of my videos anyway? Well, if you don't follow those rules that everyone talks about, risk management, money management, trade with only a portion of your capital, then you'll end up sitting there later and complaining about life, saying that everything sucks. I definitely comprehend everything at this point, but it is extremely beneficial in the sense that I acquired the principle on my own through personal effort. So even if I lose it all, eventually, of course, I'll make up for it. Yes, absolutely, of course. It's a pity the time I've spent here. There are two resources. Either I've spent money or time. Actually, I've spent money, time, ended up in a mess. Now here I am with a $24K loss. Well, now it's minus 23,700. Wow, you can already withdraw more. But look, on the other hand, we have deliberated on 3 options that I can potentially pursue. And for instance, if I were to finalize the position at this juncture, right now I'm closing out, I have $5,000 left, and as soon as I close the position, this coin starts tumbling down immediately, like here, 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 and here. How many times has it happened already? But just as I entered, this kind of situation started. And imagine when I leave, then I'll have an even bigger regret. And these $5,000, most likely, knowing myself emotionally, I will just take a 10th leverage, take another coin and enter there. And I will sit and suffer for a few more days. So, as it seems to me now, it would be more logical to liquidate here, either for this whole amount that I have, which is about $43,000, I don't know, approximately like that. According to the trader's diary, I can show you before I was in the negative, now I'm kind of in the positive. And overall from futures, yes, around 8,000 for this year. Well, in short, since the beginning of all this. If this deal is finalized, I'll be in the red around 35 grand, maybe more. It could have a major impact on my finances. And whether I will return to trading remains an open question, I think. Unlikely. Maybe I will trade just for content, but in terms of making money, that ship has definitely sailed for me because my head won't be thinking straight anymore. She will think poorly, she will think in a lucky way, she will think in I don't know how, so I don't know how to go back. This is most likely going to be silly. I am going to create a substantial amount of nonsense. Certainly at this moment I will not speak in advance. I would like to share my initial thoughts that come to my mind initially. So that's the situation we have with all of this for now. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. This will really be the best gratitude. Show any activity. I mean support, not support, guys. Just show some activity. Period. Smiley face. There is activity. Perhaps I will enhance the channel on all of these leaks. Perhaps numerous individuals will watch, such as, this subject is challenging, you need to comprehend, you need to have control, and you will not do it in that manner, and then you will express gratitude. Because of this video I watched, now I have an understanding of how terrifying it can be. Well guys, we try to find the good in the bad. The cuckoo is on its way, I don't deny. It's tough, I won't deny it, but I'm hanging in there. Wishing everyone luck, profit, happiness, peace, and goodbye to all. 3 guys, asterisk, 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 W/3 girls. Well, whatever you desire. One tale has reached its conclusion, marking the end of an era and leaving room for new beginnings. They will start salting soon. Do you think I thought I would have a son?